Ghost of Morgan City, episode 1. So what I'm going to do is just talk about the episode, and then I'll just give my review and just talk about what I didn't like and what I did like. So if you want to stay tuned, please listen. If you haven't watched the episode, go back and watch it, then come back to my video. So without further ado, let's get started. Ben Hansen, Sarah Lemos, and Jereme Leonard tried to revitalize and solidify what's going on in Morgan City. And this premiere episode starts off with the team meeting with the chief of police, James Bo Blair, because it's some strange activity going around Morgan City, and the police chief is just trying to figure out what's going on. And they roll up on this woman. Her name is Amy LaBeouf. Now, she claimed that her car broke down and she doesn't know why. And the tow truck is there and he can't figure out why the car broke down. But anyway, the woman said that she seen a ghostly figure. Now, the figure was said to have 1930-ish clothes on, and the face had a long mouth on it like the Scream has. And that was very intriguing to me. Now, the first thoughts that came to my mind was, is she on drugs? Is she having an episode? And after this segment from the previous night, they met with Amy the next morning, and she explained in detail on what happened. Apparently, a woman had an accident at that same area. This could have been her. So the local historian went and did some research, and she explains to the team that 3 women fit that description, but only one in particular had the same last name as Amy, which is LaBeouf. And Ada LaBeouf supposedly killed her husband, and she was the mastermind behind setting it up. She was later found guilty and then hung. So are they related, Amy and Ada? Who knows? But she could have been sending her a message about whatever was going on. So the team tries to contact Ada during the investigation and ask her some questions and try to get her to manifest again. And I'm always skeptical about outdoor investigations because it's not a controlled environment. And as the episode continues, they search for clues and evidence, ask questions, and during the REM pod session, they claim that Ada was in fact innocent. So I guess the Scooby-Doo crew solved the mystery. Nah, I'm just playing. But this episode had too much going on, from the investigating outside to riding boats and the skeptical technology. And the technology used was the PGG, the photonic ghost generator, and supposedly it creates artificial fog and uses electricity to manifest spirits. I had a hard time accepting that this was legit, and even when Ben seen the face through the camera, he seen a face in the fog, and I thought it was fake. I don't know about y'all, but every time you look into a cloud, your mind can process and create images. For instance, if one person look at a cloud, they may say that they see a face. And then the next person might say it look like a slice of pizza. Like I said, it's all in your mind and how you process images. Just my little thoughts about that. Leave a like down below if you agree with what I'm saying. And to be honest, I don't even think that was a face. That was just the fog coming from the fog machine. And Ben just made it out to be something that it wasn't. So let's talk about the good and the bad of this episode. And I want to talk about the good first, which is going to be quick. So the only good thing I really found in this episode was the backstory and the historical factors that played a part in the connection that Ada and Amy could be related. That was really the only good I had. Now, the psychic stuff, it seemed a little forced to me and unnecessary. And this show really doesn't need a medium if you ask me. And I really didn't like the investigation part. I don't know. It's just something that, I don't know. I didn't resonate with it. And the technology used just didn't seem reliable. It was just something created from some dude from South Carolina, which I give props to because I live in South Carolina. So shout out to that dude. But, you can't just trust everybody's paranormal investigation equipment. And one thing that bothered me was the recreating of the past encounters. I don't want to see that because this is not a movie. And speaking of movies, we had a lot of acting going on in this show. This show is definitely scripted and fake, I think, anyway. Leave a like down below if you think it's scripted. This show is basically for entertainment purposes. And if you're from Morgan City, Louisiana, is it really that terrifying? Any subscribers experience anything on Highway 70? Let me know down below. Overall, I just felt like the show was too polished and scripted for my liking. But with that being said, is it wrong that I have a guilty pleasure of watching it? I honestly can't take this show serious, but I can get a good laugh out of it. So let me know down below, what did you guys think about the Ghost of Morgan City? And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for all the latest news and updates regarding the paranormal community. I got ghost adventure reviews, I got all kind of stuff, so check out my channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace and be safe.